Okay, hi everyone. Today I would like to discuss about activity book page 9, question number 19. So you can get ready with your activity book. Okay, let's look at the question. The question sounds 3 square times 5 to the power of negative 3, raising the power of 2 over 3 to the power of 9, multiply with 5 to the power of negative 12, raising the power of 1 over 3. So as usual, okay, we have to multiply 2 and 2 become 3 to the power of 4. Multiply with 5 to the power of negative 6. Negative 3 multiply 2 negative 6. Okay, 3. 9 times 1 over 3 is 3 to the power of 3. Multiply with 5 to the power of negative 4. Okay, negative 12 times 1 over 3, we simplify, we get negative 4. Okay, now we can look at the same list. Okay, so 3 to the power of 4. Numerator is 3 to the power of 4. Divide means minus, so minus 3. Okay, multiply with 5 to the power of negative 6. Divide, so minus negative 4. So 3 to the power of 1. Multiply with 5 to the power of negative 6 minus minus is plus, so negative 6 plus 4 is negative 2. So 3 to the power of 1 multiply with 5 to the power of negative 2. 3 to the power of 1 is 3 times 5 to the power of negative 2. Still remember a to the power of negative n equals to 1 over a to the power of n. That means 5 to the power of negative 2 is equals to 1 over 5 square. So, give us 3 times 1, 3 over 5 square. So, equals to 3 over 25. Okay, 3 over 25. What happened? Okay. Okay, so now we go to question B. B, 7 to the power of 4. Multiply with 5 to the power of negative 6. Raising the power of 1 over 2. Divide 125 to the power of negative 1 over 3 times 7 to the power of 3. So we can see we have base 7, so it will not be give a big problem for us. But we have problem on 125, so 125 we have to change to base 5. Okay, so let us solve. 7 to the power of 4, 4 must multiply with 1 over 2, so 7 to the power of 2 times with 5 to the power of negative 6, negative 6 times 1 over 2, negative 3 over, okay, this 125 we have to convert to base 5. Okay, 5 to the power of what equals to 125. So don't forget to pick your calculator. So 5 times 5 is 25. So we have to multiply again with 5. So we got 125. That means 5 to the power of 3. So this 5 to the power of 3 we substitute under the 125. So 5 to the power of 3 raising the power of negative 1 over 3. Okay, multiply with 7 to the power of 3. Then 7 square multiply with 5 to the power of negative 3 over, so 3 and negative 1 over 3 we can simplify, become 5 to the power of negative 1 multiply with 7 to the power of 3. Now we can see that we have same base all of the value 7 and 7, 5 and 5. So we can solve 7 to the power of 2. Divide means minus. Okay, look at the same base of 7, 3, so minus 3. Okay, multiply with 5. 5 to the power of negative 3. Divide means minus. Minus negative 1. This negative 1 we put in the bracket. So 7 to the power of negative 1. Multiply with 5. Okay, negative 3 minus minus is plus. So negative 3 plus 1, negative 2. So we learned already a to the power of negative n equals to 1 over a to the power of n. So equals to 1 over 7. Okay, multiply with 1 over 5 square. So 1 over 7 multiply with 1 over 25. So 7 times 1 to 5. Okay, you can hit the calculator. Okay, 570. So 7 multiply with 25 equals to 175. So 1 times 1, 1 over 175. Okay. Next question C. 3 square multiply with 5 to the power of negative 5 square divide 125 to the power of negative 5 over 3. Okay, we solve 3 square 5 to the power of negative 5, but problem with 125, so 125 we change to base 5 so that we can simplify it. Okay, so 3 to the power of 2, this 2 we multiply with 2, so become 3 to the power of 4 times 5 to the power of negative 5, this negative 5 multiply with 2 become negative 10, divide, so 125 which is 5 to the power of 3. So 5 to the power of 3 raising the power of negative 5 over 3. So 3 to the power of 4 multiply with 5 to the power of negative 10, divide, so we can simplify, so 5 to the power of negative 5. Okay, so 3 to the power of 4 multiply with 5 to the power of negative 10, divide means minus, so minus negative 5. So 3 to the power of 4 multiply with 5, negative 10, negative become plus, so negative 10 plus 5 is negative 5. So 3 to the power of 4 multiply with 1 over 5 to the power of 5. So what is the value of 3 to the power of 4? 3 to the power of 4 equals to 81. So 81 times with 1 over 5 to the power of 5. So 5 to the power of 5. 3125. So the value will be 81 over 3125. Okay, let's look at question C. It's question D. So question D, 2m to the power of 6, n to the power of 3 over 2, raising the power of 4, divide 2m to the power of 3, n to the power of 4 over 3, raising the power of 6. So 2 Okay, suddenly change to arrow. Okay, so 2 to the power of 4, and then m to the power of 6 times 4 is 24. Okay, and then n 3 over 2 times 4, we can simplify, it becomes 6. So n to the power of 6. No bracket also can. I just want to change this, suddenly change to arrow. Okay, so over, okay, do the denominator, 2 to the power of 6, m to the power of 18, n to the power of, okay, 4 over 3 times with 6, 6 over 3, 2, so 8, so n to the power of 8. So now we can simplify because we can see that we have same list. So 2 to the power of 4 divide means minus 6. M to the power of 24 divide is minus 18. And then n 6 minus 8. So 2 to the power of negative 2 again. Two to the power of negative 2, m to the power of 6, and then n to the power of negative 2. Okay, so usually this negative index we will convert into positive index form, which you know a to the power of negative n equals to 1 over a to the power of n. So 2 to the power of negative 2 equals to 1 over 2 square, m to the power of 6, okay, and then 1 over n square. So finally we have 1 over 4 times 1 times m to the power of 6, then 1 over n square. So looks like smart, nice. Okay, so we have arranged lah. 1 times m to the power of 6 times 1 is m to the power of 6. The denominator 4 times n square, so 4n square will be our answer.